What up? What up, man? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yes, yes. But yo, what up, man? Like, share, subscribe to the channel for the Real Only channel. You know what I'm saying? Email IV the Real Only, all lowercase. IV the Real Only, all lowercase on IG too. Follow my IG. You know what I'm saying? You got something, business things or something you want to say, man, just hit me up on the email too. Ivy the Real Only at Gmail. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Decided to go live. It's my last night out here in the town in Columbus, Ohio. You know, my last night here. About to jump up in the morning and ride out and shit. But right now, I'm just chilling, chilling, man, chilling in the truck. You know, relaxing. It's 9:47. Just a quick tap in. Just tapped in to see what my people was up to, see what y'all was doing, and just holler, man. But yeah, bro, I kind of like this little town, man. I like this little town. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't even want to leave, but I gotta leave tomorrow, man. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I would go even earlier, but I'm staying to a certain time. I gotta get my room deposit back. I don't be playing with them on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they said 8 o'clock to get your deposit. So I'm probably trying to pull out of here by 8:30, make that little 8 hour drive, that little trek or whatever. Big Mob, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Big Mob, Mob type. I see you getting on niggas' head again. Inspired me. But what up, brother? How you doing, man? Well, shit, I can't call it, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. You know, parked up outside of the hotel. I ain't doing no driving. I'm done with all my sightseeing. I went to the casino today for a little short period of time. You know what I'm saying? Played a quick $100 on the slots or whatever. You know, you've been on chill today. Okay, I feel you. I hear that, brother. Yeah, me too, though, man. I just been relaxing. Brad Wilson, what's going on? What's going on, Brad? Thanks for tapping in. Big Mom, thanks for tapping in. So, yeah, I'm parked in the back of the motel or whatever right now, just chilling. Um, I'm gonna go in there soon and pack my little bag or whatever, just so I can get up and run off in the morning or whatever. And that's it, man. You know, I got a little something to sip on just to catch a buzz. I ain't trying to get drunk. Um, I ain't even end up going out last night, man. I was tired. And I said that's the shit that made me cry. I said I ain't even going nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna just leave it like that. So I ain't even go nowhere last night. I went to a little bar. I took a lift to a bar that was like literally right down the street. You know what I'm saying? And I went in there. It was a little redneck situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just left up out of there. You know, I chilled in there for a few minutes. I didn't even have a drink. Chilled in there for a few minutes, hauled ass, came back to the room because I was tired anyway. So I said, you know what? It's the same shit. Got me in the position I was in anyway. So I said, you know what? I ain't even hanging. So I just came back to the room and relaxed, man. You know what I'm saying? Brad Wilson. Okay. Who else in here, man? Yo, what y'all doing, man? Saturday night. What's going on? Yeah, that's the first of a few trips for me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see where else I could fly out to. I drove out here, but I'm gonna fly on my next trip unless it's on this coast. You know what I'm saying? Long as it's anywhere Georgia on down, I'm flying. North Carolina and up, I'll ride. Just got off work. That's what's up. My resting for your work week that start tomorrow. I hear that. I'm supposed to go to work Monday, but I got to take off, man. They got in contact with me yesterday, late afternoon, telling me that my truck is totaled So it's a total loss. So Monday, I got to go out to where my car is at the wrecking spot, and clean that shit out and take and get my license plate and all that off it. Take that to the DMV, and because it's total, they deemed it total, so it ain't worth a damn. So I'm gonna do well. Total, just when they say that total loss, that means that the value of the vehicle, the repairs exceed that, so it's not even worth fixing. So I'm gonna go do that Monday, and then go drop off my license plate, and then I'm gonna probably try to go find another vehicle. I'm in a rental now, and then I gotta go sign over the power of attorney documents at the what's this shit, the insurance agency, which I got Progressive, so I gotta go to them. But I'm looking for a new vehicle, man. I don't, man. I've been seeing some good deal. Man, I saw a damn $10,000, 70,000 mile Dodge minivan. I was like, damn, a minivan? But that's a good deal though, man. I'm all about a deal. I don't want no minivan, but I was thinking about that shit. Like that, I just go ahead and get him that. You know what I'm saying? Or either give him damn near that. You know what I'm saying? Mob type, yeah, you can buy it back from them for cheaper. What you mean, the total vehicle? Because I don't care at this point. I'm on my way out anyway. Yeah, I had a conversation with my lawyer about my case or whatever. So I'm most likely gonna end up with the PTI since I kept my record clean. So I'm gonna end up probably just doing like a year or something. I'm gonna beat one charge, but I'm gonna end up doing on another one. I'm gonna end up probably doing like a little year probation or something, light supervision, and I guess getting up out of here or whatever, man, or transferring that. So I'm just trying to make it out of Jersey, you know. You put about 3,000 down because I bought a charger from Enterprise, and I'll pay for the car in about a year. We're gonna make it, my brother. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the wreck vehicle. Okay. Hmm. But I know they was telling me the axle fucked up all day. Well, it is. That shit was pretty bad, man. I got all my shit in there too. They better not have took nothing, man. I got like the little bit, like I got some of the stuff out, but I didn't have no vehicle at the time, no rental. I went up there in the lift, and I got some of the stuff out, but I got a couple more things. I got like all my tools, and I got a lot of shit. I got a few things I got to grab up out of there. So I'm gonna try to do that Monday morning and situate everything, and maybe look at some vehicles. But I got a couple that I'm looking at, that I'm eyeing. You know what I'm saying? I need to get something quick though. I don't got as much time as a lot of people might got, because like my job is like a decent ways out. If it was a bus that went out to where I work, I would take my time looking. But being that it ain't no bus that go out there, in order for me to keep getting my money for out of the job or whatever, I gotta hurry up and secure something. So I got this rental until Wednesday. So I'm trying to find something in between now and then. So I've been looking on the internet. Um, I started yesterday, and I've been looking all day today too. So I ain't trying to be super picky though. Like I said, I'm trying to keep getting to the money. So you know, but everything all right, man. I'm just laid back, chilling, brothers. Just chilling, man. Who up in here, man? Hey, hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe this video for the real only channel. Big IV, big full name by the people for the people. Like, share, and subscribe once again. Follow me on IG, IV the real only, all lowercase IVDAREALONLY on IG and at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, vehicle is wrecked, and it's the same. Yo, this shit just happened to me December 23rd, 2021, I was on my way to work, and a damn deer. I had another little SUV, and a deer jumped because my fr I man, this is my third. This is about to be my fourth car in 5 years. Because the first one, the tranny went sour on me. That was my fault, not keeping up with shit like that. Then I got another one. Everything was going good with that. It was damn. It was economical. Very good on fuel. But December 23rd, 2021, I'm driving to work early one morning. A deer jumped out, ran into my shit, totaled it, and I got that GMC truck in January of 2022. So I made it like a year and 7 months off that joint, and you see what happened. So I get another vehicle, but yeah, I've been chilling, man. I'm chilling, you know, stay off the street so much as well. Just relax, man. Get this money, find something to do. I'm gonna fuck with this YouTube shit. I'm gonna fuck with this internet business shit, this clothing business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Any little way I can make $1, cause the ultimate goal is to get from up under these motherfuckers' thumb. Like I don't even want to leave here right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm liking it and I want to check out and explore some more of the town. But I got to get back because I ain't full time at my job. I work full time hours, but I ain't full time, so I don't get no PTO. So when I'm not working, I'm not making money. So I'm already Monday will make my 6th day, not working. So get my ass back, man. Keep the wheels turning. But yeah, we gonna try to secure a vehicle. Mob, I've been trying to figure it out. Man, I'm trying to get paid on this YouTube. I'm trying to get with Joe to help me to get my channel up and running. I'm new to this. Who is Joe? Brad? Yeah, man, I'm still new to this myself. I'm still learning stuff, man. You know, I got a little formula worked out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, did y'all see Cuddy? Cuddy had a little trailer today, like if he had a movie coming out. I told him in his comments. I said, okay, that's good content. I feel you on that one. Anything to make some content, man. I be doing shit, and I'm like, I might sit down and eat. I'm like, oh, I could post this. This could be a short. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Mob, like you got all them rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this ring, nigga, I bought it here, here, here. Look at that, close up. You know what I'm saying? Any little thing for some content, man. Like, that's the easiest pointer that I can give you, Brad, is to keep some content coming. To keep some content. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep something in their face so they don't forget you and they remember you. And I realized that that's what I was doing. I kept on here talking. You know what I'm saying? And it was truthful. It was real shit. It was funny. I was feeling, and also fill out too, Brad. Like you got to fill the situation out because you may want to come on here and do what you want to do, but people, I think they see your personality and they take bits and pieces of you, and they want what they want, regardless of what you want. They still want what they want. So then it becomes a matter of what your goal is on here. So if your goal is to try to get yourself monetized and have another source of income, you kind of got to play the game and give them a little bit of what they want too. So that's why you saw from me, you saw mukbangs and you saw this and this and that, like different things, the herb videos. You saw different things from me because I was feeling the situation out. I'm still feeling the situation out, but I got a clear view of what people like and want from me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about. Uh, Look, I was just about to say that. I was about to say, Mob say, yeah, just stay consistent at content. I was just about to say it's all about finding out what that is and staying consistent at those things. You know what I'm saying? When you see them reactions, some shit I post, I notice the views be different. And some shit I post, the views be low. You know what I'm saying? So just find out what's for you, what the people want from you, and be consistent at giving them that and be creative. And even when you get to them points where you stuck it's always something you can get them. You got a quote in your head or something funny or a lesson you learned something on that's even on your mind. Put up a short because them shorts is where it's at right now. And that's just what I've been trying to do, man, and just being consistent. Brad, got you, my brother. I got you, and I thank you. I'm gonna put it in their face. Word. We have our own concrete company. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Concrete company. Yeah, get the money, man. Get the money. Like DMX said in Belly, count that money, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all out here trying to get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna make it, but we damn sure need to be trying. Right. So other than that, y'all all right? Y'all ain't going out tonight? Y'all ain't doing shit? Well, I know Mob, you said you get ready for work tomorrow. And Mob, what the hell? Man, I've been trying to figure out because I guess because I've been in pain and I've been sort of in the background the past week or something. I've been like not fully knowing what's going on. Like I'm seeing and hearing stuff, but I'm trying to figure out like what like was somebody saying something about me or did somebody say something about me or who you I'm figuring you talking about the young people. I'm figuring you talking about PJ again. Maybe PJ did something or said something. Is PJ talking about you, Ma? I gotta go on his page, but I don't see it no more. Like I had subscribed to his page, I don't see it. So did he say something or what? Man, y'all need to come out here one Mardi Gras, and I got y'all. Brad, I was supposed to come out to New Orleans 150,000 times. The last time was actually recently, but I ended up using the ticket to go see my father or whatever. Man, I love this little truck, man. I might get me one of these. I can't believe I'm thinking about getting a damn pickup truck, but I like this joint. Green, my favorite color. I got that little army green 1500 E torque, whatever the fuck. It's called a Bighorn Dodge Ram. The rims on it. Yeah. So yeah, that nigga tagged me in the post talking about me. Why he started back on you? PJ need to find some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this whole shit turning into a fucking circus, man. This whole shit. Right, right, right. Nice truck, man. I don't even want to get this nigga his shit back Wednesday, but he gonna have to get it back. You know, I be wanting to get like I ain't never bought a new vehicle. They was all used. I be wanting to, but I don't agree with. I guess locking myself into a long term bill. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's why I never did it. But this shit nice. When you pray, everything change. Word. Mob type because I was talking about the ancestors. Oh yeah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I did hear you say that. My bad. Eh, that ain't even nothing to get mad about. He just wanted to fuck with you. He wanted to say something to you. That's not even nothing to get mad about. That's bullshit. And I hope he see this. He need to sit his little ugly ass down. Little ugly ass. He need to sit his Hey PJ, if you hear this, sit your ugly ass down before I come out of retirement and get on your little ugly uh earthworm head ass. Shut the fuck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's been quiet. Nigga think you like they listen for buzzwords. Like nigga hear something like Mob. I remember you posting that, and you wasn't necessarily. It relates to them, but you wasn't. When you listen to what you was saying, you wasn't necessarily talking about them. It just so happened he nigga talking about ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So he just wanted to jump out there and say something anyway. With his ugly ass. I'm about to just start being real ruthless on these niggas, bro. I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying not to do it. But I'm about to get on some real live ruthless shit with these niggas, bro. And it's these sidewinders now. It really, I mean, what happened with Cuddy and Real and all. But these sidewinders is getting out of hand. These little sidewinder niggas, you know, they getting out of hand. So I just been laid up, Mob. I know you got yourself covered anyway, you know. But yeah, I ain't abandoning you. I'm watching it. I'm about to jump in this motherfucker in a minute. That little ugly ass nigga need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no threat to nothing, but still, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out where we got in life and on the planet Earth when motherfuckers look like that got something to say. I remember growing up, motherfuckers look like that can't say nothing. You just disqualified. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga doing a lot of talking. Oh, Brad. Yeah, I remember Brad. If your credit game messed up, man, you can walk out the lot with no money. Man, we gonna be the three amigos. Dumb dudes can't mess with us, man. Man. Oh, that's how you put it up on the screen. That's what you gotta do. Real brothers gotta speak to real. Real brother gotta come together. No faking on these clowns. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brad, ready? Brad, was that you that was saying I'm about to start a page on these niggas? You know it, OG. Then nobody say nothing about you. I just capitalized on the subliminal talk and wanted folks to know your accident or me stop driving trucks didn't have shit to do with the ancestors of Carthon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that dumb shit. Like I said on that live the other night, man, nigga talking about, oh, you better be quiet because they might got a curse on you and a hex on you. I don't even believe in that shit. But first of all, man, it's like, even like this ain't no play shit like we've been doing on YouTube. This ain't no YouTube shit. That shit's serious, man. I already lost my life. I almost lost my life. It's like if you wanna, one thing I was taught, you don't wish death or harm on nobody because it'd be at your front door before you know it. And if it ain't you, it'd be a motherfucker you love. It'd be your mama, your kids, your daddy, your uncle, your sister, your brother, or whatever. That's why you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do fuck shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing you don't do. You wish death or harm on somebody, it's gonna be at your doorstep before you know it. And I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen motherfuckers talking down and wishing harm on people, wishing death on people. You know what I'm saying? Wishing bad luck on people. And then next thing you know, they on their ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, go ahead and keep doing that because that's universal law. You know what I'm saying? Like Lauren Hill said, what don't you understand, man? Universal law. What you put out comes back to you, Star. That's karma. That's what goes around comes around. You put out negativity, negativity come back. So what you see us doing with them, for all y'all that's out here watching, like, share, subscribe. What you saw us doing with them, that ain't negativity because we was fighting the good fight. You know, niggas was doing something wrong. We just spoke up about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we still blessed. You know what I'm saying? God make sure we eat and we provide. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it wasn't that type of party. But what's happening to them niggas? That's karma. That's negativity. It was ulterior motives there. You know, niggas was trying to blow up and come up. You know what I'm saying? and that's what it was about. That's what it was about. And then I'm so tired of this hypocrite shit and niggas talking about niggas doing shit, and then I ain't hearing nothing that niggas themselves ain't doing. So whatever. What y'all up to tonight? Digital Dre, we chilling. I just came on here, tap in for a few minutes, man. I'm parked up outside the hotel and shit. I ain't doing no driving and nothing. I'm just having a little sip or whatever, relaxing. Getting ready to jump up early in the morning and ride back to Jersey. So this is my last night here. So I just didn't feel like being in the room, but I wasn't about to drink and get behind the wheel. So I'm just relaxing. What goes around comes around, and they talk a lot of bad on people. Yeah, definitely. My grandma used to always say, "You reap what you sow." Yep, that's it right there. That's the saying everybody know. You reap what you sow. We all working men. We don't have to and lie about nothing. Facts, facts. Yep. I don't get on here capping and lying and pretending because I ain't trying to sell nobody. Now these niggas should be trying to sell shit and then they gotta lie about it, man. Like the most honest thing you can do, even though I don't wear that shit, just get on here and say, look, man, we got these new gemstone bracelets, man. Y'all could probably get them, but man, support me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me out, support me. I'm trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? I might go ahead and send say here, okay, let me get three of them necklaces, man. Even though I know I can get it here, let me get three of them necklaces. You know what I'm saying? But don't be talking about, oh, this is right here. Oh, like this is gonna help you get money. It's gonna help you fight against evil spirit. And I'm like, man, fuck all that shit. Cause like, let's be true. Just like JT said, JT didn't have to say it. We all know that shit is idol worship. That shit is witchcraft. That's what that is. You ain't gonna have no good luck even trying to do no shit like that. So I wouldn't even be pushing that. Like, man, if you need help and you trying to do something, man, just you ain't gotta say you need help. Just be straight with it. Fuck all the extra shit. And you can tell all the talking. Oh, hey everybody, see this is called such and such. Like all that choreographed, acted out shit, man. Just be like, hey, look, man, yeah, we over here trying to get money. Hey, I'm trying to help my people out over here. I'm trying to help myself. We got these necklaces, we got these bracelets or whatever. This is such and such stone. It's believed, keyword, it's believed to be able to do this. I can't substantiate that, but it's believed to be able to do this and that. But other than that, it's a nice piece. It's beautiful. This will go good around your neck. The colors are neutral, can match good. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all the dumb shit, man. Like, cause niggas ain't stupid, you know? Right, and that's what I asked Lil PJ. He supported the power in any way because he talk a lot of we shit. Yeah. He walking around and look at them people companies and he is lying. He don't know nothing. Only thing you trying to do is scam and using the poor people. My whole thing is this. If you try and sell something, you try and get money, like JT said, they ain't gonna spend money with no Americans like that anyway. Only they people. But if you are gonna try and sell something, sell it over there. Stop. You don't have to solicit us. Why you keep soliciting us? Why you depending on us? Why you keep soliciting us? Why you trying to sell shit to us? Leave us the fuck alone. If you over there, a lot of these people motivation is because they thinking about or have thought about moving to Africa and living their life out there, their years out there, or even spending a little short amount of time there. Stop trying to sell and solicit to us, especially if you ain't doing honest business. If you can't even be truthful about what you got. And you want to sit here and really say there is scientific evidence and proof to back up that these little rocks and stones, and you don't even have the high quality portions of it. You have the poor quality Chinese made bullshit versions of it. You want to really sit here and tell us that this stuff does this? Like, don't insult our intelligence. Yeah, we've been fighting for the people, but I don't think all them people over there is dumb because they would all be spending their money. They ain't spending their money for a reason because they know better. But it is a small sector of them that's like cuckoo for motherfucking Cocoa Puffs and going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't sell me and nigga can't get me like that. That's I've been scammed once and it'll never happen again. But a nigga ain't sell me no dream. I just made a mistake of not doing my research on the company. You know what I'm saying? But nigga can't tell me no shit like that. That's like them evangelists. There was some preachers call where they get on there like, oh, Cynthia here, she has leprosy. That's why she's wearing these bandages. And he put his hand on her head. He say, "Oh," he say a prayer. When I'm done with this prayer, and I remove my hand, it's gonna be no more bandage, no more sores. And he do it. And he say, "Oh, she's blessed. Look at her now. She couldn't move before. Take off them band. Let us see them scars. Oh, the scars is gone. Like this is that type of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is. Like you think people stupid enough to fall for that? It's a small group of people that's stupid enough to fall for it. But man, we know better. Don't sell us the bullshit. He is a foreigner. Don't People don't want him there. That's why he don't get out. Dumb people are very intelligent. They don't like him. He don't fit in. He don't look right. He just from America, but he can see through him. They know he is no good. That's why he got no business. Yeah. And truth be told, like I said, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate Cuddy. I don't hate Real. You know what I'm saying? But man, do the right thing, bro. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I want Cuddy. I wish he could find something, but like JT said, I don't think they willing to spend with no motherfucker from over here anyway, because they got it in their mind. You supposed to be over there helping them. You supposed to be there for their benefit, so they could benefit off you. So but I wish he could find something out there that he can do, that'll benefit him. But if not, like I said, come home, bro. Why you trying to talk down on home? Come home, bro. Come on, man. Do your thing, bro. I hope you can eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody starving and doing bad. So this ain't us rejoicing in the fact that you having a hard time, because you can say what you want to say, Cuddy, but we know you having a hard time. We can see it. It's as simple as simple as and clear as day. You know. Do what you gotta do, man. Stop kissing them folks' ass too, man. Like don't kiss them folks' ass. You know. Shit, you a black American, man. You've been through the most shit and still going through it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you happen to be the motherfucker on this earth, like Paul Mooney said. Everybody want to be a nigga, nobody want to be a nigga. You happen to be from the people on this earth that everybody want to be like, but everybody don't want their problems. You know what I'm saying? But you that lit that everyone wants to be like you. Trust me. We some popular motherfuckers all over the globe. I had friends when I was in college that was raised in the military, and they was saying like, man, I was raised in Japan or I was raised in Germany. Black man like gold over there. All the women want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You lit already. You ain't got to put on no front. You lit already just being somewhere else and from here. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's jealousy, and that's why people from where we from, Black Americans, because I've been looking at that on YouTube too. There's a lot of Black Americans getting attacked abroad and in these other countries in Africa and getting targeted and all because it's jealousy, it's admiration and jealousy at the same time. Like they say, hating is confused admiration. They admire you so much, but they jealous at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Right. They admire you and they jealous at the same time. So it's confused admiration. You already lit, bro. You ain't got to put on no front. You ain't got to say nothing about no beads or whatever. And you can always come home, bro. You can always come home. Even if you've been wilding for a minute, man. Your people, should it get better, man. But even if your situation ain't ideal when you touch back down, it'll get better and it'll be easier for you to make it right, you know. Talk about America so bad, but you need to get back to America and get him a job. Mm-hmm. You dropping some shit into that boy for real, for real. Or a lot of Americans coming back home because the way they all live in there. Yeah, I think Black Americans have a fairy tale about Africa. Black Americans have a this wish and this, oh, it's like we think it's gonna be paradise, and you get out there and you find out that the love ain't what you think it's gonna be. The love ain't what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you looked at, you are an American, you looked at as privileged and having everything, even though it ain't true compared to them. You looked at that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you hate it for who you are and what you have. I remember like the last time I visited, like when I left Florida, man, I was in 2013. I was struggling. I was struggling like a motherfucker. I was doing bad. I came back like almost 5 years later. I had lost a shitload of weight. I was working. I was making good money. So I came back with money in my pocket, looking better, fresh to death, new outfits and everything. And for some reason, when I got ready to leave, before I left Jersey to go down there, my mother was like, and this was a true lesson because she was like, um, be prepared. She was basically telling me, be prepared for disappointment. She said, you've been gone, them your friends, but you've been gone for 5 years. She said, everybody ain't gonna be the same when you go back. She said, you gotta remember when you left, you was struggling and all this and that. Now you looking good, you doing good, you financially better off. Everybody vibe ain't gonna be the same. And boy, if I can cap and summarize my trip in Florida when I returned almost 5 years later, she hit the nail right smack dab on the motherfucking head. Like it was awkward the whole time because people get used to seeing you down, and then when they see you up, they don't know how to deal with you no more. So that's kind of sort of what you're going through over there. They got an assumption of who you are and what you have as an American, and that's what they want to see from you. And but when you come there and they see it, because it gives them hope at the same time, but it's confused admiration. They you get over there and they see that shit, and they like, damn, this motherfucker. You know, they get jealous. Like, you know, this motherfucker right here, his tank top is always clean. He always got a clean tank top on. My shit dirty and dingy and got holes in it everywhere. I'm struggling. This guy, you know, I got to do this and that to eat. He ain't got to do that to eat, so he got something, but that something to them is major. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the hate come from, bro. So the love ain't there. Stop telling these Black American people that it's this outpouring of love there, and it's not, because relations with African Americans and Africans have never been good. And I think it's both of our fault because a lot of Africans, if you ask them, they feel like when they come here, we look down on them and pick on them and joke on them. But we joke on everybody. That's just American culture. We joke, we play the dozens. We don't know mean nothing personal because we don't know them. But at the same time, we do that. But at the same time, a lot of them come over here with a chip on their shoulder and already feeling like they know us and prejudging us. How can you never have been over here but feel a certain type of way about us? Or feel like we the devil, because I've heard them say Black Americans the devil. How do you know that? And you never been, or you just came from off the fucking water. How can you say we the devil? Who told you that? The white man? You been watching too much TV, or you been perhaps talking to somebody that's African that's already over here. But from my personal experience with interacting with y'all, when y'all come over here, y'all don't fuck with us. Y'all stick to y'all own. So how do they know? You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense. So it's all a misunderstanding, and there needs to be better communication and restraint and everything else when we deal with each other. They have a lot of story to tell, just like this husband and wife who was living in Africa. They had to come back to America. I think I know, Brad. What was that guy's name? Because I think I know. I might know who you talking about when you say that. Because I think it was somebody on there who I was seeing that was out there with their wife. We all know Cuddy not happy as he claimed. That's why we on his head. Yeah, I know Cuddy. I feel Cuddy pain. You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to look like a failure by coming back, and he may not have much to come back to, but he wants it to work out, but he don't want to tell us, but we can tell. He don't need to tell us. He can say what he want to say. We can clearly see that things ain't what he portraying it to be. Seem like in that country the chances of getting targeted is high. Dude in danger. Yeah, it's a terrorist spot, you know, anti-American, anti-black American anyway. So I know whoever he's interacting with him, they just dealing with him. They don't really truly genuinely love him. Because if they did, he wouldn't need to depend on us to do business or to make money or to get they'll show whatever ways they have to generate income, they'll put him right on to that and let him eat with them. So it ain't no genuine love. They just look at him like, okay, as long as you black and you American, we can always get something from you or benefit off of you. I am nothing like America. If you don't have money to live in Africa, a lot of money, you would not make it. Yeah. And I realized that from JT. Like, you got to have money to be out there. Just like when you go to anywhere else. You really and truly supposed to be able to go out there with a little bit of this money and live like a king. But when you go out there and everybody overcharging you for everything and beating you over the head, that money don't last long. Because you ain't nothing but a come up with opportunity. There ain't no real love. There ain't no genuine love. There ain't no brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? I come out there and the little bit of coins I got, you beat me over the head. Every time I want to eat, you overcharge me. Every time I want something to drink, you overcharge me. I want some furniture or something for my house, you overcharge me and tax me. Then you want to plot to rob me and shit like that. Like, what kind of brotherhood is that? There ain't no brotherhood, you know? A lot of us Americans make it bad in other countries. Yeah, that's true too. That is true too. All of the races stick together, but black folks, we hate each other for nothing. We've been made to hate each other as well. I was watching when he first made it to Africa and he been blocked me behind the truth. Cuddy blocked everybody, man. And if you watching this, Cuddy, it seemed like to me, if you watching this, Cuddy, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if you ain't realized already, my name was Justin Armstrong. That's my government name, Justin Armstrong. And I used to be on your page. I was a supporter of you. So I would see people suggesting to you to do stuff to make money. And I know that they were doing it because they noticed you were seeking donations and help, and people were probably tired of that shit. And you would seem like you wanted to get aggravated or mad when they would suggest that. I would hear you say certain stuff and I'd be like, look, that's a good thing. That's a good idea right there. That might be a way you can make some money. I noticed whenever I would say things like that, I would watch the comments and watch you click on everybody comment like I'm doing right now. And you used to click when I sent you a donation once or twice, you click on my comment, I say certain stuff, you'll click on my comment. But when I said the things like, maybe you should do this or do that or try this, you would click on the person's comment before me and say, if this was my comment, but the person before me was right here, you would skip over my comment and go straight to them. So I said, well, damn, why he doing that? Don't he want to work? Don't he want something? So I realized that at that point, I said, this dude is only here to take from us. And that's why I felt like how I felt. But that still wasn't enough for me to say nothing. I wasn't going to jump out there how I jumped out there, but it was I didn't agree with talking about JT wife and kids. And I know you didn't want to do it, but you let somebody else come on there and do it, and you didn't stop it. And regardless of what y'all was going through, it could have been a conversation, a man-to-man conversation, and not just an automatic move and jump to that. That's extreme, bro. So I don't blame him for saying he want 5 minutes with you. He want to fight, because I wouldn't allow nobody to talk about my wife and kids like that. And I felt like that was wrong. And the ultimate straw, then the thing happened with ATM. Like, you did that in front of us, Cuddy. You did it in front of us. And real life told you to do it, but you agreed so fast, and you were supposed to be cool with ATM. It made me kind of feel like you were gonna do that anyway. You just saw a lane to do it. And then when I jumped on that night, it was because when you got on his live to talk to him, you didn't get on there humble. We always saw you as humble. You always seem humble. But it's like, and I ain't blaming it on Real. It's like when Real came in the picture, I'm blaming it on you because you're responsible for who you are. Nobody can change you. When Real came in the picture, you changed. And you just came on his live talking real arrogant. That's when I said, let me get on here. And I said, you know what? I feel like you scamming too. And if you don't show me some proof that you ain't scamming, the same shit that you was trying to do to JT, I'm gonna do that shit to you. And what's this now? 3-4 months later, I so did not expect to still be here at this point or be talking about this shit, but here we are. The Bag family in YouTube shows the struggle if you ever go over there. I think I've seen something from them before, Digital Dre. The Bag family. I gotta go back and look. Is that the name of the page or that's just their name? Is the page name Bag Family? I gotta go check that out. Yeah, I bagged off him because I had a business deal I was trying to pay for and had an idea, but he was trying to get me to send my money so he can do the business he wanted to do. So I backed up. Yeah, I bagged up. Wait, I had a business deal. You was trying to do a business deal with him, but he was trying to get me to send my money so he could do the business he wanted to do. So I backed up. Okay. You know what messed me up? Really, when he was trying to use those kids and use that guy that built that house and he ain't never paid them. That's why he ducking me. He ducking he on the ground. He easy to find. Yeah, that was fucked up too. Cause I remember working security before and not being paid, and that shit infuriated me. So I can only imagine building a house and not being paid. Building a motherfucking house and not being paid. I want to kill a nigga. What's going on in the YouTube? Same shit, just real talk. Black Acres of the Gambia. Man, I salute JT. Nothing but love for JT. He made JT block me for nothing. If y'all ever get a chance to talk to JT, tell him to unblock me. Shadir. Oh. So JT, man, I remember JT. Like I said, I've been following JT a while. JT, sometimes I get the zone and he be going off and shit. I remember one time JT told me, oh, you got a little bit more further. Right there. You good. Thank you. Okay. So I remember JT. Thank you. I remember JT what he was doing. Yeah, he was on live and he was going off. JT was going off and I said something I can't remember, but it was in his favor. I was agreeing with him, but everybody was saying something negative to him, so he was going off. So he told me, "Oh, Justin Armstrong, nigga, shut up, nigga." Oh, let me shut up the white people here. He's like, uh, he was like, you got a white boy name. He's like, you got a white boy name. He's like, you got a white boy name. And then he blocked me. I said, bro, and I messaged. I said, what the fuck you? I said, bro, I'm agreeing with you. I said, what you? And then I was like, shit, we both got one of them type of names, really. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, JT, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he unblocked me. I said, we both got a name like that. You know what I'm saying? We come from slavery, you know. Me too. You know my people. You're my people. Love in his hood. Bitch by the pound. That's my cousin. Beats by the pound. KLC. Hot out in Cali. Yeah, I heard they have the heat wave. It ain't bad. It ain't bad here in Ohio though. Beats a JT show by people love. At his hood, it showed up a lot of love. Beats by the pound was my cousin. Hmm. Word, word. Beats by the pound. Legendary production collective. Shit, Moby Dick. Yeah, that's Master P cousin. Yeah, KLC. His story is undertold. I wish I could interview KLC. I would have asked him a few questions, but it's hard to interview some people because KLC been getting a lot of interviews in the recent years. It's hard to enter. Like I got interviews I want to do right now, but the hardest thing, like y'all see me ask JT unique questions. The hardest thing is to find out what to ask people, especially when they real. Like you want to interview with a person that's very open and transparent, and don't hide nothing and give you extra. But at the same time, for the people that come behind that, it's hard because you don't know what to ask because everybody's been asking everything. You know what I'm saying? So you know, KLC is definitely one of the people I'm definitely looking to tap in with New Orleans, and because I'm a big fan of New Orleans hip hop, and I definitely want to tap in with a lot of uh, artists and street figures. Sometimes I don't know where to start, but a lot of artists and street figures in New Orleans. But New Orleans is a popular topic on YouTube, especially when it comes to like street shit and the No Limit, Cash Money, Big Boy, Parkway Pump, and all that. That's a big thing, and a lot of them been getting interviewed. So it's like hard to for me to think of what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. Like this live, man. If anybody can share it and subscribe it, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I hear you. This ain't social media though. This YouTube. He got some interviews on here. One day, if I can think of, I see. I don't hit nobody up if I don't. I just recently hit somebody up, but I ain't had no questions for him. And then when I was trying to put together the interview, I was like, damn, what do I ask? Because I was looking at a lot of the interviews, and I was like, damn, they've covered everything pretty much. Like, because I'm thinking the questions and I'm writing down questions. And then in the middle of me watching some of the interviews, people asking the questions. So I'm like, I got to get something out of them that other people don't got in order for me to make my interview worth a damn. Um, but yeah, Shanier says she inviting everybody to her Instagram. Do y'all have one? Mine is Miss Bally. So that's Shanier Instagram. She wants y'all to follow her. No, Missy Bally. If I can remember that, Shanier, I'll follow you. Or you could follow me at Ivy the Real Only, and I'll just follow you back. All lowercase though, on IG. Mob following me. He came on there laughing at one of my pictures when I was young, nigga. I had them earrings in my ear. My skin was perfect. Yeah, I had a little fro. Yeah, he come on there laughing. I said, "What you laughing at, nigga?" He didn't say nothing. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I know what you mean. Big bro, what's up? Yeah. Other than that, I'm just chilling, man. Getting ready to get up out of here tomorrow. Yeah, do that, sis. Yeah. Come on there laughing. That's the first thing he did. Yeah, but yeah, follow me on IG. Tripping. Yeah, yeah, shot there. I'm still at Ohio. It's my last night driving, pulling out in the morning. Yeah, go ahead and hit it, man. Little 8 hour ride. Like Jersey right next to PA. We all the way on the east side, like east coast of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is like a big rectangle, and Ohio is on the all the way on the other side. So it's like a clear ride through which a decent sized state. That's why it's 8 hours. And this is central Ohio, so we in the middle of this. So we got to come through that little half and then ride straight through PA. And once we get in Jersey, Jersey's small, even though it's one of the most densely populated states, the highest population, one of the highest populations in the country, but in this five smallest states. But yeah, family in Toledo. Shot there, yeah, the gas is pretty cheap. It's been ranging from I just got some gas that was like 314, 314, 330 something. You know what I'm saying? Out here. But the cost of living out here is real good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cheap. If you want to buy a home, they cheap, rent cheap, everything cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I done went to eat a couple places and I'm like, damn. So I'm like, let me in the 4 or 5 days I've been here, I'm like, let me get lunch and dinner. You know what I'm saying? Spend $20. 20 that shit is unheard of in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's one meal. Shit, but oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, I got everything high out that way. But I got to come out to the West Coast, man. I always wanted to live on the West Coast. I don't know why I've been so hesitant in coming to visit, but it ain't but a few places. This is one in the Midwest, and I can say I have to take this seriously now. With the job opportunity and the cost of living, I could be getting over like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, mob. I bought a pack of Newport 100s. Them shits was $10. I ain't heard them prices in a while. In Jersey, them bitches is 12 and something and 13. All kind of crazy prices. They cheap out here. But yeah, man. It's a few places I want to check on the East Coast. Some I already been to, but not long enough. But I like to get the vibe of places like, see, can I really see myself living out here? And I can now say that, you know, I can probably do this, but it's like a handful of places. Other than that, I'm going out west, and I know I like the out west because I want a culture clash. I don't want the East Coast. I know what that's about. I really even know what the South is about, but I fuck with the South. My whole family from the South. I was born in the South. But I want a culture clash. I don't want nothing that remind me of home. You know what I'm saying? What I've been exposed to my whole entire life. Missouri, they almost $5. What's $5? You talking about the gas? I know you ain't talking about no cigarettes. I was about to say, what's $5? Newport's? Shit, let me go out there. My nephew in the Navy stationed in San Diego. He loves the weather, but it's extremely expensive out there. Oh, cigarette. What? Come on. You seriously, bro? I mean, you serious? Or you mean they almost $5 more than 10? Uh, I know they can't no cigarettes no $5, bro. I remember in Daytona, man. Daytona had so many cheap ass cigarettes. Brad Wilson. Yeah, I was born down south. I still claim it, but I claim Jersey too. I came to Jersey when I was 2, like just shy of my 3rd birthday. So I grew up in Jersey, but my family is a Southern family. I went back down there. I was living in Florida for 10 years. So, but yeah, I was originally born in the South. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See how everything cheaper everywhere else? That's why Jersey, I read an article a couple years back. They said Jersey is the number one left moved out of state. A lot of places in the Midwest is like that too. Like people leaving Chicago like a motherfucker. People leaving Michigan like a motherfucker. A lot of people leaving, but that's because of prices like Cali and things like that. A lot of people leaving out of there. And it's like a lot of people going down south and they got like the top 10 big best cities that's coming up as far as the economy, the money, the job opportunities, the home prices and everything. And if I can remember, probably can't remember off top all 10, but I can remember a nice amount of them. This is one of them, Columbus, Ohio. This is one of the premier places. They getting a population boom, people moving in here, bringing money, starting businesses and everything else. That's why it's coming up like that, and the economy is strong and good out here. This is the probably the premier best place in the Midwest for you to come. Is this little town right here? It's really on the come up. This is one. You got Raleigh and Charlotte, North Carolina, coming up. The Charleston area is coming up a little slower than the other ones I named, but that's coming up as well. Atlanta is still a good option too, even though it's seen better years. Like they getting like 800,000 people moving into there every year, but a nice chunk is moving right out as well. This is just from my research. It's over. They feel like it's overcrowded, things of that nature. Um, what's some other places I can name that's like good? Uh, hmm, that whole Tidewater, Virginia Beach area, that ain't bad either. But I don't know how many that is. Maybe that's 5 or 6. But yeah, those are some key places that people are relocating to and moving to. Like yeah, like oh yeah, like Houston, Dallas, all these places, Austin, Texas, all three. Texas got 3 places: Houston, Dallas, and Austin. That's like really on the come up and like new places that everybody going to for opportunities and everything, and that's across the board, blacks, whites, everything. Our cousin retired Navy and lives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tay living in San Diego. Tay said he about to move to LA. I think he said when we was down there. You know about that good cooking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Brad, see that $8 good. I'm leaving the reunion now. You took some pictures? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it next year, man. I'm gonna try to make it next year. But I knew I was coming here to see about this job shit. So I'm like, I probably got to make it next year when they do one. I smoke cool shorts in the box. Brad, my mom used to smoke cools. Yeah, my mom used to smoke cools. Austin, Texas was one of them cities a few years back. A lot of tech companies moved out there. Yep, yep. Texas came up a lot. So it's like it's crazy that because I remember it was a time where a lot of the southern cities seemed like they was behind everybody else. You know what I'm saying? but now that's the focus. They coming up like everybody, and that for the same reason. That's how you see elections and you see Ohio flip blue, things of that nature. Like you see, so you gonna see, and the southern states have always been highly populated. Like you're gonna see that more and more in the future. Like you're gonna see that flip because people relocating to these certain areas. But yeah, I want to go to Charleston, South Carolina. That's one too that's slowly coming up. But Raleigh, North Carolina, and Charlotte, they big. That's them big ones. And Columbus, Ohio is a big one. I done seen some nice little quaint neighborhoods, and I should have, man. If I had that mount, I would have really been taping. But I seen some nice little neighborhoods out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man, for the Real Only channel. Um, Big IV, Big Foe, named by the people for the people. Follow me on IG. But man, hey, what everybody doing tonight, man? What all y'all doing tonight? Mob getting ready for work in the morning. I'm getting ready to ride out in the morning. Bro, you going back tomorrow too? You going back tomorrow too? Man, it's been a rough damn week, man. From the accident last Saturday, it's 10:53, so this is officially about to be a week. Because I think it happened at 10 or 11 something, like around this time. Then the old friend of mine losing his life, you know. Okay. So you went last night too, though? What y'all had it? Because I know they're talking about a fish fry and all that. They ate barbecue. I'm trying to figure out what was going on. Air fried catfish nuggets. Okay, okay. Yeah, I fuck with the air fryer. I remember when I first got my air fryer, I was using that bitch every day. That shit has made plenty of chicken wings. That's all I ever made. I never tried it making that else. That's all I ever made with it. Pouring concrete for 21 days. I'm enjoying my Sundays. I'm off. Okay. Okay, bro. Man, I could have. I just sent Jada a friend request on Facebook. Hey, Jada. Hey, bro. Jada looked like Rel. She looked just like Rel. This is a slim version of Rel. I swear. Yeah, tell Chance I said what's up, man, and tell him happy birthday. I can't find him. No, he ain't on no social media. Him and Jalen be hiding. I could only find Jada, or they get that little page and go off. Tell ask them they going off because of me. Don't be running from Unc. But I know how it be. Like I ain't gonna lie. I've had family members and you get a friend request or you be saying, oh, but nah, just joking. Yeah, man, these years be flying, man. Man, they damn near grown already. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, when I saw him put that little Cuddy, when I seen him put that little thing up today, I said, okay, that was good. That was unique. That's content. Instead of him sitting in that room just talking, that was a good thing for him to post. And it was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna give credit where credit due. I said, okay, that's good content. I commented on it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, what would a movie be worth? And that's real. We stay incognito so we can walk up and tap a motherfucker on their shoulder. Uh-huh. Yeah, my nephew, one of my subscribers, I just posted one of his raps. Oh, okay. Hey, y'all saw what I posted? Remember the other night when I was live and I couldn't remember that song and I posted? It was called Broken Language, Smooth the Hustler, and Trigger the Gambler. The drug dealer and title stripper, the idol flipper. Yeah. Man, since my brother on here, I gotta give him, I guess, the flowers for my love of hip hop, because I damn sure was going through tapes and cassettes when he wasn't around. The first album I listened to, I don't know if y'all remember, he had the album. It was fucking Granddaddy IU, something new for the Granddaddy U. He's a Big Daddy Kane knockoff, but I fuck with him. He died too, man. Granddaddy IU, he died just a couple years ago, a year and some change ago. I don't know if y'all remember him, but I remember that was the first album I listened to in full, and also that's how started listening to. Well, I heard they song on TV, but going through his tape, that's how I listened to Bone Thugs and Akinelli. Put it in your mouth. I heard. I said, "What the hell is this shit here?" Yeah, but the beat hard. Yeah, that's a classic right there. That's a hard beat. I remember Mano whack ass tried to jack that beat. Broken Language, Smooth the Hustler. I did like him, and then I had another friend, a Puerto Rican friend, live down the street. They had all the albums. That's how I discovered Wu Tang. Cause he had a little brother. The little brother used to be like Wu Tang Clan and not fucked it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is he saying? He said it. Now I was like, I need like, you never heard that song? No. He played the tape. Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I discovered hip hop through other people, and then when I seen Nas, "The World Is Yours," that was it right there. That I seen the video, it was black and white. I remember him never listened to his music other than what I saw on TV. I used to listen to my older bro tapes when he wasn't home in the fourth grade. Listen to Too Short and Too Live Crew. Yeah, man. One time my brother he had a you remember DOS Effects? They want effects. And that's some DOS Effects. They want effects. And he had that tape and he used to play that shit all the time. I'm right, like, this nigga don't never stop listening to this shit. But that song had that kind of effect. Everybody was playing that song like that when it dropped. It was a huge hit. And somehow, like I said, I used to always be listening to his tapes. And we had a room and we had bunk beds. I had the top bunk. And he used to be like watching, he used to rent videos and everything. So I used to supposed to be asleep, but I'd be peeping over the bunk watching, and I know when he checking to see if I'm sleeping, I'll feel the bed rocking like he about to get up. So I'll just lay down, and then when he get laid, he'll look up, and then when he stop, I'll come back and peep over. So I remember he was playing it was like a Red Fox stand up thing, and Red Fox was just saying some of everything. That's how he became, and he to this day he's my favorite comedian, Red Fox. So he was saying all this shit, so I'm just cracking up, putting my face in the pillow. So somehow the next day I'm playing Nintendo or Sega or something, and in between that I'm like going through the tapes and everything, listening to the tapes. So then I had it in my mind, put the DOS Effects tape back in there in the little black radio so that everything seemed normal and he won't know you going through the tapes. So I put the DOS Effect tape back in there. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I pressed the record button and I was repeating the Red Fox uh, uh, stuff on the tape. I, I was repeating it and saying it to myself from what I heard the last night, but I didn't know it was recording me. So Red Fox was like, one of the things he said he had a woman that told him, "Oh, fuck me and hurt me." A woman told him, "Fuck me and hurt me." So I fucked her and hit her in the head with a brick. So that was just the main thing that really got my ass whooped. But it was numerous things that he was saying that I was repeating. And then I was just saying my own shit like I was a comedian. I'm saying all this shit, didn't know it was recording. So I think it was like the next day we was all in the living room and shit, and I was at home. We was on we was all in the living room, and I remember this nigga had the Walkman. My brother, he had a Walkman, so he go and I guess he had the DOS Effects tape like he had been listening to it a lot, the single. So I remember him playing the tape. I remember looking over at him like just in the right nick of time because he put it on and he was nodding his head. And I looked at him, I see him nodding his head. And I looked back, and when I looked back, he just paused and he was looking crazy. But I didn't think nothing of it. I just kept watching TV. So he was quiet. So he must have been listening to everything I was saying. Why you record over my tape? Woo, woo, woo. I said, what? I said, I ain't recording. I thought he was bullshitting, but it did. So he went and got the big radio and played it, and I was saying all that shit on tape. I was like, oh, God. I was a kid, man. So he was like, oh, I'm telling mom, my mother. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, hey, yeah, mom. For y'all, people from the East Coast might be like mommy or ma, but you know we from the South. Mom, I'm telling mom. So I know that I said, oh, I'm about to get my ass tore out the frame, and I remember she came home and they played it, and she had the belt, and she was whooping my ass, and my sister was holding my arms, and that motherfucker was holding my legs, cause you couldn't just whoop me, you gonna have to struggle. I'm twisting and turning. They had my ass held. My mom said, I'm gonna fuck you and hurt you. And that motherfucker was pinching me on my leg. I guess he was mad about the tape. That motherfucker was pinching me while she was whooping me and shit. And they played that damn tape. Everybody, my cousin come over, they play it and they laugh about it. And then as soon as it's over, my mom tore his ass up. They friends come over, they play the tape. As soon as it's over, man, my mom tore his ass up. I said they kept that shit up for like a month. I'm like, man, stop letting everybody hear that motherfucking tape. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a man. I got my ass tore out the frame. Rapper's Delight started my love for hip hop. 1970. Digital Dre, how old are you, man? Good night, my brother. All right, Brad Wilson. Salute. Thanks for dropping in, man. Rip IU. He might have been hot before or at the same time as Kane. Yeah, he definitely was sounding like Big Daddy Kane. He the only knockoff trying to sound like somebody nigga I'll accept though. I'm accept him because he was my first. I seen some shit with Currency shouting him out too. Yeah, he was my the first album I listened to all the way. I used to play that shit, and then when it stopped and start back from the top. Mob going to smoke me a good blunt. Mom beat your ass. Yep. Yeah, I got my ass whooped for that one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a serious. That probably. I'm trying to think. Was it any ass whooping I got that? It was that one compared to one time I stayed. I had a Spanish friend named Emmanuel. He stayed around the corner from my house, and I stayed over there probably till like 11:30 before I left and walked home, and I had to be like 8 or 9. And my mom and her friend was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they was nervous, like where he at. So I'm walking home. I'm walking down this street, Joyce Kilmer. It's a different street nowadays, but back then when I was growing up, it used to be a few dudes used to be standing on the corner on this street called Joyce Kilmer and Redmond. On that corner, they used to be fighting pit bull. And I remember that night because they had a damn Rottweiler and a Chihuahua going at it like they was about to let them fight. And the Chihuahua was, you know how Chihuahuas is. I remember that night vividly. So I'm walking past that, and I'm like a little kid. I remember people looking. So then I got like a block, 2 blocks from Emmanuel house, and I see my mom. She said, "You get your ass in this car." So I'm like, okay. I get in the car. I go home and shit. She said, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." So we got in the house. She was slick that night because we got home and it was just like regular. Like she didn't say nothing or do nothing or whatever. And then I think my brother said some shit when I came in the room and all this, whatever he might have said. But it seemed like everything was like she wasn't going to do nothing. I remember I got in the bed on the top bunk and laid down, and I'm laying down for like a good 30 minutes. I wasn't asleep. Next thing I know, I see, because the door was open, the kitchen light was on, our room was off the kitchen. I see a silhouette come in the doorway, and the light flick on, and that belt was dangling. I stayed doing some shit. So it was one of them two that was the worst. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mom didn't play that shit. Them ass whoopings was different. I remember my grandma, my dad, mother, when I was in jail, I got smart when I went down there. I was probably like 8 or 9, then 2. She said something to me or told me to do something, and I got smart. She said, "Go out there and get me a switch." Now this nigga, he on here, my brother, he involved too. Here he go, laughing. He involved in this too. Said, "Go out there and get me a switch." She sent me to go get a switch for me, a whooping. You can't do that. That's against the law. I went out there, I get a little bullshit switch. She hit me with it. It broke right away, first lick. So I'm like, nah, I ain't going to get no other switch. You know what I'm saying? But she tell this motherfucker, Junior, going out there and get me a switch. Because my dad's name was Napoleon, so his name Napoleon too. Napoleon Armstrong. Junior, going out there and get me a switch. This motherfucker jump up fast as fuck. Like Speedy Gonzalez to go get a switch for my ass. He jumped up. Like, damn, this motherfucker. I remember thinking that, like, fuck, this nigga going to get jumped up quick. And he come back with the longest, the just sharpest, stiffest damn switch in the world. And she was old, man. She was swinging that motherfucker like Michelangelo, like the nunchuck. All you get, that shit was like, she was zigzagging with that shit like some, like a ninja, like Michelangelo. And I was hollering like, ah, ah. I was backing up while she was doing it. She was coming forward with me while I was moving back. She was coming forward. You get your motherfucking ass. Yeah, man. He assists with an ass whooping when I was a kid. Good times though, man. Good times. Ain't nobody. Is this shit? I'm wondering now. Is everything working? Cause ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all there? Cause I know this phone shit be weird. I'm trying to figure out, is these motherfuckers getting a room or whatever? Like they pulled up over here mad long ago, and there's mad of them, and they just hanging like around here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, oh, and the baby, that's 8. And there was a lot of them piled up in that truck. Yeah, so hey, y'all still there? What's up, man? Who in here? Who in here? I don't know. I don't know if this shit working or what. I think I'm Somebody say something. Well, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. You know, for the Real Only channel. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Look out for your boy. Um, Big IV, Big Four. Named by the people for the people. They go to email right there. IV the Real Only at Gmail. And that's the same thing on IG. Holla at me. Thanks for tapping in, man. Anybody want to donate to the channel? $ JBARMS. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Uh, oh, okay. So everything good. AC in this bitch piping. Man. Hmm. Right. So yeah, damn, it was something else I needed to say too. Oh yeah, man. I was thinking earlier today, I was like, whoever in the drug business out here, boy, they making a killing because it is a lot of it's a lot of custies around here. Man, like the numbers increased like a motherfucker. Like I was like, geez, you know? Yeah. Yeah, whoever doing something out here, they eating lovely, you know. But yeah, this a low key kind of place, man. It's real low key. It's laid back, you know. But it's still not totally laid back. It got a country element to it, but it ain't totally country. But it got a little countryness to it. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of everything. So I'm on a world tour. I'm on a US United States tour. Where I'm going next, let me know. What's a good spot? Get in the comments, man. I don't see it. I don't see that comment, bro. Let me go back. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, something weird. Mm. Type it again, see if it pop up. Cause for some reason, yeah, yeah, I don't see it. For some reason, it's showing me the same amount of people in here, but ain't nobody saying nothing. And I know they, because Brad, the only one that said he was leaving. So for some reason, I can't see what nobody putting right now. That's why I'm like, something ain't right. Type something else, bro. Yeah, I don't see that part. Yeah, that didn't pop up. Yeah, yeah, my sister. Yeah, she used to fight. She tried to fight all our battles. She didn't fight nothing but damn men. I remember some nigga that coming in elementary. Some niggas trying to jump me. Nigga like in 8th grade and shit. I was like in 5th grade or something. And I remember she kept some box cutters and mace and all kind of shit. I remember motherfuckers following me home trying to jump me and shit. I ain't know she was home. And I got to the door, the bottom door. Um, I got to the. Let me see. Refresh my screen. I don't know how to do that. I don't even think I can. Let me see. Let me see. Um. Oh, see now I can see it again. Okay, okay, okay. Damn, I got to go back up now. Oh, Digital Dre, 54, born in 1968. Okay. We used to make his ass fight neighborhood kids. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, my sister. So like I said, them motherfuckers like in 8th grade trying to jump me and shit. So in the complex we was in at the time, it was like a bottom door. You go in there, and we lived on the second floor. And but you had to ring the doorbell to get buzzed in. But I had a key. I didn't even know she was home. So I remember these motherfuckers. I'm getting close to the house, and I turn around. I see a mob of people coming, and one dude was in my class, and the other dude was his cousin. He like in the 8th grade. This nigga tall and big. So I see them niggas coming. I ain't run. I just kept walking toward the house. So by the time I get up in the front of the door and shit, um, they like right up on me. So I turned and put my back to the door. Cause I used to, man, them niggas, if any of y'all watching this, don't act like you don't remember. I was a motherfucker growing up. I was a motherfucker. Y'all niggas say what you want to say, but I was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So when motherfuckers, when they can't beat you, they start ganging up and trying to jump you because I was a motherfucker. You can talk that shit all you want to. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you talk and think you got the ups. But once you get me mad, that was it. And you niggas know it. You know what I'm saying? So, I was experienced already at that young age of probably 10 or 11. I had already been jumped 4 or 5 times. So I know. So like they run up on me. I put my back to the door. Okay, back to the door. We finna just pop and pivot and slip shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm standing in front of the door, and I should have known. I didn't know she was home, but my sister always used to be looking out the window. She kind of knows that he be watching everything going on the street. So my back against the door, all of a sudden I feel the door touch my back, like touch my book bag. And I didn't even have to look. I just knew it was her. So my hands to my side, and I hear a whisper say, and at the same time, somebody putting something in my hand. She put the shit in my hand perfectly. And I hear her say, they come by you, spray this shit in their face. It was a can of mace. Them motherfuckers took a step before I put that bitch up. Them motherfuckers went to jumping back. One motherfucker slapped his face like, and then they got the fuck up out of there. They got the fuck up out of there. I remember she slipped that mace to me. Yeah, I remember that. They got the fuck up out of there. Them niggas at school, man, you tried to mace us. But my sister gave me that shit. But yeah, she used to fight all the niggas. Man, them switch whippings were the worst. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why that shit malfunction like that. I was like, damn, niggas ain't talking. I was like, I guess I better. You listen to any West Coast hip hop? Yeah. My favorite. See, I listen to a lot of underground rappers. Raining. My favorite West Coast hip. I don't count Pac from New York. To me, I don't. That's why I don't count him. But my favorite West Coast rapper, like on some underground shit, I fuck with Evidence from Dilated Peoples, and I fuck with Merce. I like Merce too. Um, fuck with some of the Bay. I used to fuck with Jacka, and some of the Bay Area dudes as well. Cameron said he used to get it in Ohio. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's some geek monsters out here, bro. Come out to the Bay. I'm trying, man. That's what I want to do. It's that power where my tiger's eyes at. Yeah, man. Yeah, they was on my. Yeah, they was them niggas on my ass that day. She came through. I used to always hear about my sister beat somebody ass. And a lot of times it was a nigga. They said, "Oh, I remember they tell me one time, oh, some African grabbed your sister titty at the bar. She beat his ass." Like, damn. Every time she turn around, he be something and shit. She'd fight everybody. And when we be about to fight somebody, she'd be in the front. I remember one of my little friends, I got on his ass one day, and then we kicked him out the house, and he said some slick shit. She chased him down the street and kicked him off the scooter. I guess it's doing it again. Let me make sure. Let me see. So, yeah, see, I don't know why. I don't know why this is doing that. You Charleston white ass. Yeah, yeah, big still motherfuckers. I didn't catch them, but it definitely got their attention. They got their ass back. She sat that shit in my hand perfectly, like the little spray thing nozzle. My index finger was perfectly on it. She placed that bitch in my hand like an expert. I had to do that, but lift up and spray. I just lift up like shh. I was waving that bitch like shh. Yeah, nigga. Burst one of my favorites. Yeah, yeah. I fuck with Evidence though. I just bought the last album he made. I didn't even know he had came out with an album. But yeah, I wasn't feeling the production on that one. That was the first time I was dissatisfied. But yeah, man, if y'all listen to underground shit, you fuck with West Coast underground rappers. Evidence is nice. Evidence. Another thing shot me. Evidence did an album with Alchemist, the producer. He one of my favorite producers. He from the West Coast, but he got his bones with the East Coast dudes, Mob Deep, Queensbridge, Nas, all them. But Evidence is fucking sick, and Evidence can rap too. And he did an album called Step Brothers with Evidence, Alchemist, and fucking out rap Evidence on every fucking song. I was shocked because Evidence ain't no slouch. Vince Staples go hard. I heard of him. I never listened to none of his shit. And see Dow, the weird thing Dow, it ain't even showing me how many people in here. If anybody is still in here. Wait, let me see something. Yeah, this shit acting weird tonight, man. But anyway, man, I guess this shit we had an hour and 40 minutes. And I don't know what's going on anyway. I guess I better get my ass in here. I ain't even eat my dinner. I gotta eat something and probably lay down because I gotta make that 8 hour trip. So I'm gonna lay down, jump up, and probably around 6:30 and shit, hit the showers and pack my bag. Even when I go somewhere, I never actually unpack. I just take out as needed. Like, okay, I'm gonna take out some more clothes for today. So, you know what I'm saying? A little simple, easy thing, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Get my deposit. They want $100 deposit. I ain't trying to hear no shit. I gave it in cash. I don't want to hear no. We gonna put it on your card. Nope. Give me my money. Cause you know niggas will try you. They know you from out of state. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want to thank y'all for tapping in with me. Sorry about these technical difficulties. Shit, if I know this wouldn't happen on the computer, but I don't know, this phone acting weird. But thanks for tapping in with me. Follow the Instagram, email me, like, share, and subscribe this. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I noticed this thing is full of stalls. Like sometimes you hit little stalls, and I hit a stall as of late. So, but yeah, I know it'll break through. I've been hitting stalls since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep tapping in with me, man. I got some things that I got in the plans or whatever. Hopefully you'll be hearing about it. But I'm gonna get on that spotlight herbs too. I got another episode or two. I got the black seed oil and I got the mullein leaf too. But I gotta actually try that one. So the mullein leaf. So you're gonna get the spotlight herbs, black seed oil. When I get to the crib or whatever, I'm gonna put that together. So look out for that. Keep looking out for the shorts, and I got a few interviews in the plans or whatever. I'm gonna try to find me another little used vehicle. I got this bitch till Wednesday, so maybe I'll film that or whatever too. Like, let y'all know what's going on. Keep an update going. I'm feeling better. You know, I couldn't even. There was a point where I'd be laying down. I could. It was hard for me to even lift up. Oh no, no, thank you. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it was a point where I couldn't even really lift up. Like I had to get up funny. So now I notice I might feel it a little bit, but it's not bad. I can lift straight up again and everything. But my chest feel weird. Like certain parts of it is hard as hell and puffy. Like it's like uneven. Like it's level right here, then it go up a little bit on the right side. All the swelling on the left side is gone, and it's less and less each day. So can't wait till it's fully over. I'm about to jump in the gym. So yeah, that's some more content y'all gonna get because I'm gonna get in the gym and yeah, I might can get some treadmill action. You know what I'm saying? Or that they got that stair shit. That shit get your legs right. I'm gonna be on that. And so yeah, man, and some more interviews, man. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. Get in the comments, like, share, and subscribe, man. Thanks for showing your boy love, man. Salute to everybody. Salute who we had in here today. Big Bro, Napoleon Armstrong, Mob Type, Rain and Game, Digital Dre. What's up, bro? Digital Dre. We had Brad in here representing New Orleans. Yeah, Brad Wilson. Brad Wilson. We had Brad Wilson in the chat. Shout out to Shaneer. Shaneer stopped through the chat. And now that's everybody who let themselves be known today. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Big salute. Um, I'm gonna holler at y'all when I touch down when I get back to the crib tomorrow, man. One.